ever get the feeling that the people who are supposed to be giving you the news are actually telling you lies? Like, did you know that America is one of the only industrialized countries in the world that doesn't label genetically modified foods? And one of the biggest roadblocks to that happening is a little corporation by the name of Monsanto. Except they aren't little at all. They're a gargantuan company that crushes anything that gets in their way of the global domination of the food industry. Monsanto is the biggest producer of pesticides and genetically modified seeds in the world. And one of their arguments is that they save farmers a ton of money and improve crop yields. You see, Monsanto has created a genetically modified seed that produces its own pesticide within the plant stem. It's called Bacillus thuringiensis, or BT for short. It's a bacteria that's found in terrain everywhere. The thing is, Monsanto has engineered plants to produce this toxin, making it airborne and pollinating the world with it. Well, if there's one thing that's constant over the course of the planet's evolution, it's nature's resilience. Even if a pesticide is designed to eradicate a weed or insect species, nature will always bounce back and eventually become resistant to the poison. Think of how heavy use of antibiotics lead to super germs. Just like that, a recent epidemic of super weeds have started taking over farmers' lands that have been spraying crops with Monsanto's Roundup Ready weed killer. According to the president of the Arkansas Association of Conservation Districts, the built-up resistance to these pesticides is, quote, the single largest threat to production agriculture that we have ever seen. Now, for the very first time, it's spreading to insects, too. Monsanto's BT corn crops in Iowa are now falling prey to the very bug they're engineered to resist, the rootworm. But if Monsanto's seeds are deemed useless because bugs are eating the plants anyway, what incentive will farmers have to spend money for seeds that no longer kill weeds or bugs and, in fact, make the problem even worse? Look, Monsanto's a completely ruthless company that will do anything to meet their bottom line, including sponsoring and propaganda campaigns to prevent consumers from knowing what they're actually putting into their bodies, suing the pants off small farmers whose plants get infected with GM pollen, and then forcing those farmers to destroy all generations of seeds. I mean, the list goes on and on. And don't even get me started on Monsanto's toxic legacy of government collusion and cover-ups. PCBs, aspartame, and Agent Orange. I mean, hello? And why the hell are we trusting the same chemical company to make our food anyway? Look, bottom line, Monsanto cannot be trusted. It's time that we as consumers become conscious and critical thinkers. It's time that we as consumers stand up to this corporation and force it to disintegrate into irrelevancy. And that's what it means to break the set.